Mackenzie Dern and Virna Jandiroba entered the Octagon with high expectations, both carrying reputations as world-class grapplers. Yet what unfolded over the course of 3 intense rounds was a primarily striking-based battle that tested not only their physical endurance, but their adaptability and fight IQ at the highest level of competition. Right from the opening seconds, Dern appeared more confident and composed than in her previous outings, immediately displaying improved boxing fundamentals, sharper footwork, and better defensive awareness, signaling the positive impact of her full training camp under renowned striking coach Jason Perillo. She started strong, dictating the pace with a crisp jab and well-timed right hands that repeatedly found their target, while keeping her posture tight and movement deliberate. Jandiroba, though experienced and durable, looked less comfortable in the early going, circling with purpose and trying to respond with countershots, but absorbing the cleaner and more frequent strikes. Despite being known for her ground skills, she opted to keep the fight standing, perhaps out of caution due to Dern's elite jiu-jitsu pedigree, or as part of a strategic choice to test her own improvements in the striking realm. The first round leaned toward Dern, who used feints, angles, and a high-output jab to maintain control, though Jandiroba did manage to land a few solid body shots and elbows in the clinch. In the second round, however, the momentum briefly shifted when Jandiroba timed a beautifully delivered knee that appeared to break Dern's nose, causing immediate swelling and heavy bleeding. Blood flowed down into Dern's mouth and right eye, visibly affecting her breathing and vision, but she showed remarkable composure, choosing not to panic or retreat. Instead, she continued applying pressure, landing strong jabs, body kicks, and right crosses that disrupted Jandiroba's rhythm and forced her to stay on the back foot. Despite the damage, Dern's conditioning, discipline, and forward pressure never relented. Her takedown attempts, although frequent, were largely neutralized by Jandiroba's solid base, good hand control, and defensive awareness, with each attempt either stuffed or disengaged before Dern could secure dominant position. The third round opened with both corners fully aware that the fight was likely even on the scorecards, and both fighters responded accordingly, pushing the pace and throwing with increased urgency. Dern's jab continued to do serious work, repeatedly snapping back Jandiroba's head and causing noticeable swelling under her left eye, while also mixing in body kicks that landed with force. Jandiroba tried to answer back with looping hooks, knees in the clinch, and short combinations, but Dern's cleaner technique and sharper timing allowed her to land the more meaningful shots. A critical moment came late in the round when Jandiroba, perhaps in an effort to change the tide, opted to pull guard and attempt a submission from bottom position. The gamble backfired as Dern immediately passed into a strong top position and finished the round controlling the action from above, hammering down short punches and solidifying her edge in what had become an incredibly close contest. With the final bell, the respect between both warriors was clear, but so was the visible damage, with Dern's nose badly injured and Jandiroba's eye nearly swollen shut. Ultimately, the judges rendered a unanimous decision in favor of Mackenzie Dern, with all three scoring the bout 29-28. It was a career-defining performance for Dern, not only because of the win itself, but because of how she earned it, fighting through a broken nose, evolving her striking into a legitimate threat, and maintaining composure under pressure while facing a highly skilled and gritty opponent. The fight demonstrated that she is no longer a one-dimensional submission artist, but a complete mixed martial artist capable of hanging with the best in the most competitive women's division in the UFC. As for Jandiroba, the loss may sting, but her performance, particularly her striking improvements, durability, and defensive grappling, prove that she remains a serious threat in the strawweight ranks and can compete with anyone on any given night.